Welcome to Slab Podcast, episode 96, where the grades matter. There are no rules. How you doing, Professor Oak?
What's up? That intro never gets old. I don't know what it is. It just always gets my energy pumping as soon as I hear it every time.
That's good. That's good. I think we needed a little energy boost, so it definitely helped a little bit.
Definitely. It's been a few days. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling good. Got through. I think you guys missed it. I don't remember if we covered it or not. Got through surgery. Got through recovery. Been very busy with work. Wrapping up a lot of paperwork and exams, all craziness. Yeah, it's been a pretty hectic few weeks. What about you? How are you holding up?
Same, man. No surgery, luckily, thank God. Back's been doing fantastic, so just keeping on with that. But
yeah,
busy at work, busy with family. Hockey's insane right now, full swing. 4 games this past weekend, so yeah.
Can you gamble on hockey there? Can you gamble on your phone in Maine?
Yeah, any for like professional sports, yeah, not my son's sports.
Oh, I literally go into hockey.
Yeah, literally when we went to hockey, yeah, 4 games.
Yeah. Oh, that's way more fun than watching on TV anyway.
Yeah.
It's completely different atmosphere in person, isn't it? It feels like a different game.
Yeah, it was sick. There was on Saturday, it was 3 outdoor games for like 3.5 hours in like 30-degree weather. So
it was usually outdoor there.
No, just that tournament it was pretty cool. So I'll send you a text, show you a picture, but it looked really cool seeing it all outdoors.
Yeah, that feels like so authentic, right? Like that, how it must have been back in the day when they first started playing.
Surely you won't be able to see that. Oh yeah,
that is so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh my god, it would last 2 minutes here.
I know.
It was like 82 at the weekend. It's insane right now.
Got a water polo tournament you went to, huh?
Yeah. That's cool. I love that you guys get like a legit winter, right? You got all 4 seasons, and we don't.
My driveway's a sheet of ice right now, even though it got plowed like the same day it dropped.
I haven't seen ice, like actual ice, in 2 weeks. It will be 8 years since I last saw ice. It's been a long time since I last saw snowfall too.
You're missing out.
My sister got married. It was Christmas week. She got married, and it was snowing while she was getting married. Yeah. It started snowing. It was like magical, and we were in this like really nice countryside area and stuff. It was cool, but yeah, not since. I've been held up in Florida ever since. So yeah, that's cool. A little ice hockey outside. I love that. Yeah, I was curious with the gambling thing because I placed a couple of bets. I figured out that Underdog app. Neo got me I think it was last year. Neo Cards and Comic. He like invited me to their football pick draft thing or whatever. I literally had no idea what I was doing. I was just like clicking stuff. Failed absolutely miserably, obviously, and didn't know you had to like keep up with it and like change things and stuff. So it was just like embarrassing. But then I realized like you can gamble on other stuff in there. So I was like playing soccer and stuff at the weekend. Like this person scored this many and saves, and I was goalie. I was playing goal, so I was betting on all the goalies. And if you like pick 8, it like multiplies or how much you win and stuff. So I like picked 8 different things, and I missed it by 2. I got 6 right. I was so close, and I was like, I wonder if I would have just done the 6. If I couldn't remember which order I picked them, but yeah, that was fun. So I was curious if you had the same. I know sports betting right now is pretty big in the US, isn't it?
Is that it is, and is that the first time you got into it?
In Florida on my phone. I've been a big gambler for 20 years. Like I've literally been gambling my whole adult life. I remember buying like scratch cards when I was like 14. In England, and in England we have, you have like 7-Eleven here, like on every corner. In England we have on every corner there's like a pub to drink, right? And then there's a fish and chip shop, and then there's a gambling shop. You walk in and you just gamble. So I used to go in there and bet on the dogs and the horses, mostly, sometimes and stuff like that. So I did that, and then when I came to America, we have the casino up in Tampa, and Vegas, and I've been in Maryland. I've been to a few of the casinos around the country, and I love it. Yeah, play a bit of roulette and a little bit of cards and stuff. I've poker tournaments, and things. Yeah, I love it. But I didn't realize they'd open up betting in Florida on your cell phone, because I don't think we had that for quite a while. I remember I couldn't do it, but people that I knew in other states could.
Yeah.
When it must have happened in the past couple of years, I guess, because I just found it and I'm like, oh my god, now I can just do it from my sofa. It's amazing.
Yeah, 2 years ago, December 7th, roughly, November 7th.
Oh, literally 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I was just guessing. Yeah,
2023.
so it took me 2 years to find out, but I just found out. So I've been playing around with that. Nothing anything crazy, just a little bit of fun. But
yeah, I think it's cool, but I can't do it. I just can't gamble on sports. Like I'll do like a straight up bet with somebody of who's going to win, but getting into the parlays, and I just don't want to do it because I feel like it'll, like, fantasy football is enough for me to bet on that. And like I said, doing like a straight up bet, like Lions versus whoever, that's fun. Sometimes doing it intermittently, but I think the sports betting's almost ruined some of the games because you don't know now. Like you don't know if somebody's throwing. Like it just came out. There was just a huge FBI investigation. Chauncey Billups, a Hall of Famer from the Detroit Pistons, was involved with a big scam. Dark. Go check it out on CoffeeZilla.
That feels gross.
And yeah, like, why do we have umpires in baseball? Like people were saying they don't want to ruin the game of baseball. It's always been a person judgmental, strikes and balls, but now there's sports betting in most states. If the ump's down bad, maybe he'll call an extra strike here, and that'll give him the 12th K, the 12th strike, and that'll pay out his bet. Like, so it needs to be automated. They need to have, so they just need to get rid of referee. Like they need to make it as digital as possible to make it as legit as possible. Unfortunately, that's what it's going to come down to. The sports betting is going to change the games.
I'm surprised. You know what surprised me too is how many different things you can bet on in a game. Like you saying, oh, throw it. Like you can bet on so many different variables to happen. It's not just, I bet this is going to be the score, because that would be really hard to fudge if there was just one person involved. Like one person can't control the entire score to hit exactly where they want it to be. So if it was that, that would feel a bit more legit. But like some of the ones I was looking at, I was playing around with, it was like bet for them to score higher or lower than a certain amount of points, and like they could just not do that many points,
and
then whoever bets on it wins. Like that's such an easy one to fix. That's got to be happening. It's got to. Like that's just too easy. But as someone that doesn't know, you don't know. Could go either way, couldn't it?
Have you ever? We'll get on to cards here because I want to ask you about power packs now, since we're all already talking about gambling.
Yeah.
Then we'll get into our spicy comment.
Isn't it?
Do you know what Polymarket is?
Mm-mm.
I think it was like a Gen Z guy created this site. You can gamble on different random things. Like, will Netflix, here I'm looking at one, will Netflix close Warner Brothers acquisition by end of 26?
That sounds just like that Kelsey thing that lady just set up. She's apparently she's like the first ever self-made billionaire female from setting up a gambling app. But that you can bet on like random stuff.
Yeah, this one you can just bet on what price will Bitcoin hit in 2025. 110,000, yes. 105,000, yes or no. Like dark shit, dude. Like just random shit.
A lot of that is there's got to be some stuff going on with those. That seems too easy.
Will Israel strike Lebanon? You can bet on it.
God.
Dead ass. There's 2 dates here. December 10th, December 11th. Whoa. Like, what are we doing?
Like literally bet on will they strike them on that day even.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to click into it. That's dark. Like, oh, we got tons of votes for yes, so guess we're not going to go to war or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ. Holy cow. Anyways.
Oh my God.
First time I went on to Polymarket, I knew about Polymarket. First time I clicked on it, I actually looked at the homepage. It's dark. So since you like gambling, you've obviously ripped some power packs from GameStop, right?
No, I haven't. I haven't got one yet. Should I? Should I get one? Am I gonna get something really special from there?
You could. You might make money.
Could win the $1 billion Powerball that's coming up too, but what is the chances? Did they give the odds? I don't remember seeing the odds on it.
Power packs have odds.
I don't remember seeing what they were.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, depending on which rarity level, not rarity, but price level you go into, it'll tell you the odds of getting certain cards or something like that. So there's odds in it. It's at least it shows that. And then they'll buy
like
back.
Odds are overrated too, though. Like for me, it's almost kind of 50-50. Like with that kind of stuff. Like you're either going to get it or you're not, right? Like you can't really assign an odd to it because you don't know. You can't. There's nothing seen or verified.
Yeah.
It's just you're either going to get it or you're not. You know, in your own mind, you need to build out that odd to make yourself feel better. Like it's or it isn't kind of thing. I don't think it makes it any easier when it says it's rare and then you don't get it. It doesn't make it easier to stomach for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks cool. I see you. They do them on Fanatics. They do them on, like I said, GameStop, and I can't believe eBay's not doing them yet. It's got to be in the works.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's fun. Just a bit of fun. Like I said, with the gambling, like I only threw like $10 on those players the other day. You know, it's $10, and the payout there was like a multiplier thing because I added so many. It was like $918. I'm like, that's not bad a risk to take, right? That's not a bad risk at all if they all hit, and if they don't, I mean, that's a Starbucks coffee, you know.
I like that bet more than a scratch off. I think there's a little bit. You get a little bit more dopamine off of that bet than a scratch off.
Yeah, well, there is an entertainment value too because it let you watch each thing happening in real time. You could watch the scores literally happening on each one of the things happen as they were. If they scored a goal, if they saved a goal, like it went up a notch and stuff in like live. So I was like, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So, and like you said, scratch off, you do it. You either win or you don't. And if you ever look to the odds on the scratch off and on lottery and stuff, like I was looking at the odds on that Powerball a couple of weeks back, actually. I was talking to my wife about it. Like you've got to hit the jackpot. Like everything else is like 10 grand, basically. Like you don't win anything. There's no here's a couple of million, you know, kind of thing. It's no, you either hit it or you win nothing, pretty much. There's no in between. I thought that was pretty interesting. Like I feel like there could be a bit of wiggle room there, but I guess that's how they make the money.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll probably do one over the break. I'll do a power pack. I'll get a group of people.
I'll do one too if you want.
Getting wrecked, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one.
I might do like a $25 one or whatever the cheapo is, but they had a $2,500 one over the last month or so.
I didn't see that one. Yeah, what would be in that? What would be the hit? Did it show you?
I want to say there was like a PSA 10 unlimited shining Charizard coming out of that bitch.
Jesus
so it's like 10 grand or 12 grand or something.
I just can't help but feel like that he just can't be random. maybe I'm skeptical. It can't be random. You can't just random. Someone's not going in there, putting that kind of card in one thing, shuffling it up with 50, and go, nobody look, everybody turn around. I'm going to shuffle them up. Like,
it's digital. It's not even. It's all digital. There's
oh,
not
it
a
is.
person actually shuffling anything.
Oh, I misunderstood that completely.
So it's very. I would say it makes it a little more legit. There's no sleight of hand going on, but there's sleight of computer, whatever that is.
Well, I did an IT degree, and when we did the coding, I built a program for like a card program. It's like playing cards, not trading cards.
Yeah.
And it's basically poker. I built a poker game, coded it from scratch, and you literally can't code randomness. Like, it doesn't exist. People think there's literally zero way of coding randomness. You have to tell it what to do. It has to be an algorithm or a way of thinking or a pattern. There is no such thing as randomness. Anything digital is never random. It's impossible to do.
I don't want to get super nerdy on here, but I thought because I did something similar. I think I did like a roulette table when I did the coding for the mechanical engineering degree, and I thought it was like some, I don't know, if statement, like if, I don't know. I guess I'd have to look at it, but I thought it was pretty random. The number it would when I'd spin the wheel, but
You will have told it what to pick from.
yeah, you give it max and min.
Right. And then you would have told it, I need it to be in this range, but you have to tell it how to think. It's not AI. It doesn't do it. So I remember writing the code of, you need to do this or whatever, pick from this. You have to give it the options and tell it how to pick the option.
Yeah.
Like, there literally isn't a way you can't just say, give me a number between 1 and 20. It has to go, okay, let me check what I need to look for first. The randomness it literally doesn't exist. So when you talk about the power pack, I think I realized that it was digital. I mean, that's not random. Like, in my head, I'm like, that literally can't be random. That doesn't make any sense. Not random as we know it as a human, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, when they hit go live on it, it could be just in an order already, and until to the buyer it seems random, you know. Yep.
I'd like to see the code.
Right. Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting.
I would like to see that for sure. Yeah, that would be interesting.
So now that we're 18 minutes into our gambling podcast here, let's jump into our spicy comment.
I know you guys like gambling. I know you guys out there like it. I know you're not mad about it.
Yeah, I mean,
fun and games.
This is all gambling, isn't it? What we're doing, the whole life's a goddamn gamble.
Literally, a Pokemon card pack is gambling. Like, every time. That's what gives us the rush. That's what's the fun. That's what's the fun with it.
I feel like me going into work every day, the days I do, is a gamble because I could just fucking snap at any minute. But
yeah, I've done really well. The last 3 times I've hit the casino, I've done so well. I'm like, I should quit my job and do this. I'm like completely delirious, obviously, but every time I'm like, man, I like do really well with this. Like, I should probably do this every week, like make a wage. Like, I've had some really good luck. It's fun. I love it.
What if I told you that there's a guy in the hobby that has gone to the casino once, twice a year, call it for the last 5 years, even just give it a narrow window.
Yeah.
And if he said he's never let the casino down, would you believe him? 10 trips to the casino.
Yeah, I think I could get behind that. I would say I'm probably, overall, I'm way up, and I would say number of visits wise, I'm definitely on the upside of 50-50. Like, I would say I'm probably 7 out of 10 trips I'm usually up, not down. It sucks. Those 3 suck. They really, really suck. That feels bad. But in general, I would say more often than not, I'd say like a 2-1. Like I'm usually up for sure. Yeah.
All right. I'll give RNG Games a pass then. I fucking called super cap on what he was saying.
No, I could see that, especially if it's. I mean, it depends how much you're playing with and what you're betting too. Because like some people, you go with $100, you're not walking out there with 10 times up. Like you're just not. You need to keep playing. You need to play it, and depending on what it is, you need to be invested. You get to a point where if you have enough money, you're betting enough. At some point, you're gonna hit. Like you're gonna start hitting. The last time I went to this one here, I just got lucky. You know, I think I had 8, I think out of like 11 numbers. It was 8 out of 11 or 12 I hit on the roulette table, which is like ridiculous. I couldn't lose. It was like insane. And it was one of the times I was by myself too. I didn't take someone with me. So I'm like, there's no one here to like celebrate with. It was like such a weird feeling, like being like, yeah, celebrating, but I was like, by myself. It's not as fun. Yeah, I could see him. I could see him winning all 10 times. If it's really playing, if it's taking some money and playing, I could see that. Yeah.
I still call bullshit, but I'll let you go into your spicy comment.
Who knows? So let's jump in. It's actually starting the podcast. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oak. The best arts look better in Japanese. And I will say, I think we might have talked about this a long time ago. Like maybe like 3 years ago, like very early into the podcast kind of thing. We've definitely had comments about this before. Do you want to speak to it, or do you want me to defend it first?
I think it's wrong, so you can try and defend it.
Okay.
Not in all cases.
Here's the thing. Personally, I love collecting English. I like that I know what it says and it looks like uniform in my binder, and it just makes sense. And we're an English speaking country, like it makes sense for us to collect what's destined for us. But the Japanese cards, some of them just look fancy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the writing looks like art too, like almost like blends in, or it doesn't distract me as much, I think, from the picture. It's almost like, because it makes zero sense to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's words in the way. Maybe it's like that kind of thing.
It's Japanese.
Yeah, it just looks like it's like part of the experience of the card for me. I don't know how to describe it. I think when it's in English, I want to see it, or I want to read it, and I know that there's something there written. And in Japanese, it just feels like more integral, like not integral, more integrated, should I say?
Yeah. So you're saying the Japanese language is like little art pictures instead of a language? Makes sense.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that is what it is. But okay, so tell me I'm wrong.
Oh shit, that was not a good drop.
I know Shug is definitely listening to this, nodding his head. Like, yep, I get it.
I get it for like ultra modern. 100% agree. But one of the biggest cards that had a pretty big difference, there was a different hollow pack. English versus Japanese. So they for whatever reason, his freaking flamethrower was non-hollow in the Japanese one. And I've always just liked the full hollow. And even when they reprint this now, it doesn't look like this. I don't think. I think they basically copied the Japanese one. This is like the only
it stands off. Yeah, it stands off a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I get that, but also like it's 2025. It's 2025, man. Come on. That's a long time ago.
I'm living in the past. Let me.
Yeah, you're a fossil type.
So drop your spicy comments down below. We are supposed to come up with a spicy comment right now. Are you ready? Like I did. I think I'm cooked on a spicy comment.
I think we should do on
I got
going into the new year. We're gonna very quickly have 30th anniversary stuff popping up.
Yep.
Very quickly. Maybe we should do one around that.
What's your
Nope.
spicy comment? Do you want me to
Talked about
go?
it a couple of times. I think the 30th anniversary set is. I think it's going to be like I want to say scope, but I don't know if it's the right word. I think there's going to be like more product around it than celebrations, because I think they've realized the demand is absolutely insane since then, and now we're at a point where, well, they can optimize on anything. I think they're just going to have a huge spread, you know.
I think because next year is the year of the horse in Japan, specifically the fire horse, that Rapidash is going to finally get some love and be one of the starters in the new game. Don't at me. Don't at me.
What are we thinking on Switch 2? Are we buying Switch 2 or not? Did we talk about this? I don't think I am.
Fuck no. My Switch 1 works just fine.
It really doesn't look that much different. I know I've seen it's playing 60 FPS, smooth, clean as a whistle, the rest of it. It's like I'm just not that all day, every day on that stuff that I would notice that much of a difference on it. Like you say, the regular Switch, like that seemed like pretty futuristic to me when I was playing that. It's pretty new age, you know. It's not a Wii that we're playing there. It definitely is up with it. So I don't think it's that much of a jump to the 2. I'm surprised how much hype there is around it.
Yeah, I think actually we're getting my son Let's Go Pikachu, I think, for Christmas.
Oh,
so that'll be his first ever Pokemon game of his own. So that'll be cool. Hopefully you can play it. I've never played it. He can't read fully yet. He can read 3-letter words sometimes.
That's literally what I was about to say. So I will say the biggest thing he's going to experience is right from the start, there is a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Like a lot. You'll want to do it with him a little bit until it gets going. That was, in fact, there was so much reading and talking early on, it kind of made it a little bit boring. Like it lasted for a little while. And I was like, okay, like we're going to do something like what are we doing here? We're going to go. Yeah, you do have to click through like quite a lot. So we might struggle with that bit. But if you're with him, you can just give him the basics. You know, I don't think it's that much of a big deal.
Yeah. Did you while we're on the subject of this games, did you see the thing for Pokopia?
Yes, that looks so cute. What's the one it looks like? It's Animal Crossing. I forget what it's called. Yeah, it looks pretty cute.
Animal Crossing mixed with Minecraft.
Yeah, it's like more open kind of thing. What I didn't see where it was dropping though. It's not on consoles, right? Is it on mobile?
I think it was consoles. Pretty sure it was consoles next year. Yeah. The one thing I noticed, I think in a trailer or something, that they actually had like voiceovers.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like.
Yeah, they said it's the first time they've ever done that, right? Like actual speaking. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Setting the bar. That'll be cool.
You know what? They're probably using that as like a pulse check. Maybe test a couple of things, because that's going to be, with it being something new, it's going to be like neutral ground. They basically do whatever they want with it, right? Can kind of play around. Yeah, that could be fun. I thought it looked really cute. Yeah, I do worry though that it's one of those things where if you play it, there's so much to do that you're just going to be in it for hours. Like you're just going to be immersed in it. Like I remember playing Sims as a kid, and I'd be like, just going to play Sims a little bit on my laptop. I'm at my sister's house. I've got nothing to do. And I'd pull it up, and I look at the clock, and it's 4 a.m. And I'm like, holy shit, where did my life just go? Boom, like sun's coming up outside. I feel like it's going to be a little bit like that. It'll be really immersive. you get sucked in because it's a world, right? You're going to be in that world.
Yep.
I could really see it. I could see it sucking you in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have time for all that. It would
no.
It'd be cool when I retire in 30 years to be able to sit down and play it.
10,
I'm excited.
10.
I'm excited. 10 years?
Growth mindset. 10 years, you're going to retire. I believe in you.
Yeah, Trump gets a few more terms, then we'll see how it goes.
See, was he still trying to get that third term thing that he was talking about? Is that
it's
like
already set. Yeah, he's in. Yeah, it's fucking done.
Oh.
No, I don't have a clue. I don't know. I saw the memes on it and shit, but
see, I missed out last year. I waited too long to get my citizenship, but now I got citizen. I'm American.
You should send that to the CGC, see if they'll put that in a slab.
That would be cool. Yeah.
First ever graded American.
That would be cool. It's really annoying. I can't show you because that was all my personal sensitive information on it. But they use, I don't know if I told you about this. When I got my first, I don't think it was green card. I think it was when I got my, it might have been. So you file and they say, you're not allowed to leave the county. You're not allowed to work. You're not allowed to have a bank account. You're not allowed to drive. You just have to stay at home until we take the next steps. Miserable. It sucked. That house was sparkling clean. All I did was clean. We don't have Netflix and internet and stuff that much back then. You know, I think I had like a black one, you know, a little BlackBerry or whatever. And then the first thing you get is a work authorization and travel card. It's like a temporary, like mini green card, but not a green card. And then I think when I got approved, I went through the process. I got approved for the first temporary green card, the first of them. He took my picture. The guy was like, sit there, and he started talking to me, started joking around, and I was like, talking to him like that, and he took my picture as I was like laughing at him, telling me jokes. So my green card picture was me going like that, like it looked like a dumbass. And then they used it for my citizenship picture. They didn't give me a new one. They used the same one. And I'm like, you're freaking serious.
Son of a bitch.
So bad. I'm like such an idiot. It's so bad. Oh,
Florida man.
Like, come on, man. Like you could have put me a new picture in. You could have let me pose for a second. But yes, anyway, that would have been a good slab. CGC 6 probably, but what else did we have? Shug said one too. Was this a tie?
You guys tied, yeah. 6 upvotes. Fantastic.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Chug, watching.
Yeah, he's so cool.
Shout out to the Weekly Weedle podcast.
Yeah, that's been fun to watch. I've enjoyed that. In fact, I don't think I saw the last one. I need to catch up on that one.
Dude, I'll tell you real quick, I'm drowning in podcasts now. They got the Radar, or called the Squeaks one. Radar's probably only got a few more episodes left.
I haven't been watching those.
It's got Squeaks, Thrifty, Mason.
Mm-hmm. I saw
Radar.
that, yeah.
Man, I'm drawing a blank. The Pokey Jake and Earn Collects podcast. Fake Investor, Real Collector. Fake Collector, Real Investor. One of the two. Shout out to those guys. I just ran an ad with them yesterday, so that was cool.
Is that the one that you just ran yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
I think I saved it on my watch later already. Yeah. I think I saw that one.
Those episodes be running deep.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. But yeah, good stuff.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Shug dropped a comment and he said, Slabbed is the best podcast of all time ever, and everyone should subscribe and join. Thank you. Thanks, Shug. Appreciate you.
That's exactly what he said, for sure. He didn't say that Slab will not hit episode 100 this year. And I feel like right after he said that, you went and had to get surgery. So thanks, Shug. It's your fault.
Literally.
No, I'm joking.
You did this to me.
You son of a bitch. What are we doing?
Yeah.
He probably has one of them freaking stuffed animals at home poking it and shit in the stomach.
Oh, I was such a mess. Yeah, that was funny.
Dark.
Shug. You know, son of a mug sent me a little gift, and I I've had it sat, and I'm like, I want to open it for a video. I feel guilty opening stuff now for
Now's the time.
myself.
Right
I
now.
feel like you have to record it. No, I think what I'm gonna, because we're so close to Christmas, I think I'm gonna do it on Christmas and record it. I don't get any presents from people. I need a present to open on Christmas. So I'm like, I put it under the tree. I'll put it under the tree. Open on Christmas. Is that sad? Am I really sad? I hope he's not
Yeah.
listening. He's gonna think I'm a massive sado.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
Beckett.
Hi, Beckett. Yeah. Thank you for keeping my information safe, Beckett.
Did they?
No.
Okay.
518,000 people's accounts info got leaked. How does Beckett have 500,000 customers? Please explain that to me. That part, let alone them getting hacked and having a data breach. 518,000 accounts. Nobody agrees with them. Like, I'm so confused by that number. But it's there. They have my name, address, telephone number, email address, blah, 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 all the random stuff. I don't think I had bank account stuff saved with them or social or anything crazy like that. But still,
Yeah.
I mean, still info. And, when someone's launching a campaign for identity fraud, every little piece of the puzzle kind of matches up, and it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. They got hacked. But I will say, I will actually give them credit on one thing. They are, I think, probably, I mean, I've been in the security fraud risk side of stuff for years, right? I've spent years in it, and they are probably a company that's had the fastest response to a hack or a breach that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, they literally went straight on it and made it public. As soon as they got the information of what they understood was happening, I don't know if they hired an external company to come in and do an analysis. I would think so. I don't think they could get capabilities for it. But they were very communicative and took ownership very fast. Yeah. So I got to give them credit for that. Like, I've seen a lot of breaches from companies, a lot of bad stuff. I mean, sometimes I've seen them wait a year. Like, they don't want to get that info out. They don't, especially, public companies, publicly held with shareholders and stuff. I don't know what the deal is with BGS, but they got it straight out. Like, I was pretty impressed with that. So, even though I got hacked, I'm like, okay, well, it's already been hacked on 20 other places. Thanks for letting me know. I'll just kind of check over everything again, when I get a minute free. But that was impressive, because there's a lot of people that probably haven't been hacked and, haven't had their data leaked in a lot of places from a breach. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume my data obviously was in there. Some version of it. I definitely got cards graded with theirs. I don't know how they store payment information, but add it to the list of other number of companies that leak my shit, apparently.
500,000, that must have been everything, I would think. 500,000 accounts. It wasn't even 500,000 data points. It was literally 500,000 users. There can't be that many more over that, surely. Yeah,
I doubt all those are great errors too. I feel like some of that's probably back in magazine subscription people and some other crap too.
News, even just email newsletter subscriptions, probably some of it, yeah. But still, that's a lot of people. A lot more than I was expecting.
Yeah. Makes me wonder how many were leaked with Snipe. So those of you, and this is one of the crazy 3 topics that we haven't had a chance to discuss inside of here because of our hiatus. But Snipe, just as Prop Scene 123 created this name called Snipe. It was going to be Bid, Chinese car company, but then it created Snipe. And basically it fell on its face day one. I got some bids in. I won some auctions that seemed to go off pretty legit. and then everything crashed in the middle of like day 1.5 of the auctions being live. 17 to 20-ish thousand items on their own website. The site crashed, then they froze everything, and then in the meantime, everything was still accessible. Like you didn't even need to be a hacker to get into their website to get all of the information of all the bids, and all the bids were tied to some of Probstein's accounts, and our information, our payment information and addresses got leaked, and it's not confirmed 100% that usable payment information was accessed or what exactly it is, but Snipe hasn't made any communications to it. They just moved over to eBay and kept pushing. So Snipe is a complete dog shit, and they're worse than Beckett. Beckett at least notified the people, you know? So I'm just kind of waiting for that email from them sons of bitches. We'll see how it goes. Were you involved at all in it? Did you look into it?
Here's the thing, right? Not to scare you, but they go in categories when they launch attacks. So you'll see, I don't know if you ever realized before this, a lot of people don't realize, but when you say it, they go, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So they'll attack a bunch of hospitals in an area, or they'll attack a bunch of school boards, or actually police, like in county, like sheriff officers, they'll hack their stuff. Like they'll do it in like groups, in categories. You're saying Cinch just got hacked and BGS just got hacked. They're going to be looking at CGC. They're going to be looking at PSA. They're going to be looking at tag. Like they like to do it in those areas because they see crossover. You know, I talked earlier about identity fraud. Well, if they have this person's account info from that one, and that person's account info from that one, and that person's account info from that one, they can piece things together and you start to get a bit of a picture of that person. And then when you do the next group, if something matches that, basically the more data points you have in columns for one person on their row, the more it's worth, the more value it is. If you have the name, address, zip, email, telephone number, location, you know, IP, whatever, you have the payment information, you piece all that together, you're that person. It's gold dust. Like you have everything, you know. So that's what they do. They'll snatch a bunch of stuff from similar companies to see if someone's in that hobby or someone's in that area, or you know, whatever. They'll go in and they'll grab those things, piece them together. It just makes it more valuable. So if I was like, I don't know, not listening, but dudes, like you need to be real careful right now. PSA and CGC, like they're definitely being hunted. Like someone has the scope, their sight on them right now for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Snipe was as much of a like in balls deep hack, whereas they just kind of left it open for anybody, Joe Schmo, to go in there and see the data on the back end because they didn't have the securities in place. But obviously, I don't think I could have did it, but it took somebody with half a brain, from what I heard.
Could have even just been someone inside that either A, well, wasn't good at what they do, or B, wanted to jack stuff up, you know, an angry employee or something. That stuff happens too. But there's different types of like hacking in terms of purpose. You know, sometimes the most common is you grab stuff, they don't do anything with it. They just sell it. They piece it together. Like I say, they piece all the things together. They match things up. They'll verify it. So if they have card information, they'll run tests. They'll buy something for 30 cents off a site, or they'll pay a $1 subscription for something to see if is it working, is it active, is it accepting information. If it is, gold dust. You can sell it. Someone will max it out after they buy it. But sometimes people will do stuff just to make a point, just to mess it up and open things up. Like you say, just make secrets available. And you know, what's that site? WikiLeaks. Like they'll like do crazy stuff and throw it out in there, just like expose people and stuff, expose governments or whatever. There's a lot of different reasons behind things. That was a weird one though. I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty interesting that they would go after them, especially right out of the gate. Like it feels a little bit insidery, like some employee, something going on there.
Yeah, allegedly the employees wouldn't have much time because they're too busy shill bidding. But That's another problem.
No, I'm sensing a glimpse of PWCC for a second there, but that's another topic.
Yeah, that was another thing. Obviously, after all these allegations, Snipe went straight back to eBay. eBay put the glory hole in the wall and took him back in with open arms. And Propstein's a happy man. He's a happy man in eBay's arms, and they're just a big old happy family again. It's lovely to see.
But I will say, even with eBay taking them back, like whatever, take back the X you done. But it really solidifies again. I don't know. Tell me if I'm stupid, but I feel like it really solidifies like eBay's king. Like they have it. They have the security. They have the system. They have the fees. Like everything is so clear cut and like ready to go. Is king. Like it just completely makes sense to be, if you're going to be a seller, to sell on there. Well, your business is based around it, right? Like it just makes sense. It just is what it is. And you could buy any trading card you want on there.
Yeah.
It's all there. Everything's there. Click of a button. You want that market. You want those eyes on it. There's a reason it's so successful. Didn't we pull the number in? It said it was like 12% of their overall sales or something. It was like trading cards. It's like a huge part of their business now.
Yeah, I just watched a video of the eBay CEO talking about collectibles and how booming of a market it is and how excited he is. So I don't remember the percentage.
I think I'll save that. Is he like Indian guy?
I don't think so. I didn't watch it. I listened to it.
I think I saved one to my watch
later.
later.
Don't want to be that guy, but he didn't sound like an Indian.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved that to my watch later too. I think that was pretty recent in the past couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. Yep. In the only other drama, I think there's probably other drama, but the one of the big dogs was the PSA BS going on. So what had happened was there was a guy sent in a submission, probably graded. I think he graded a handful of cards for his buddies and himself. Call it 25 cards, all came back PSA 9s. He accepted some PSA. He accepted offers through PSA's website, but they're not PSA offers. They're just facilitated through their website. They made sure to say they're not our offers.
I already know where this is going.
They accepted the PSA 9 offers, and then the guy checked back a little while later, and they're PSA 10s.
Not PSA 9s anymore.
Yeah, they're not PSA 9s anymore. So, hey, they saved him money. He didn't have to pay an upcharge. Like they did the dude a favor, which is great. So good on him. But obviously, he obviously lost out on some money because they weren't 10s. And yeah, and then the wheel goes around again. Here we are. Nobody gives a shit. I really don't give a shit, to be honest.
It feels a bit gross, though, doesn't it? It does feel gross.
There is history of, and then there's history of PSA regrading things when they're challenged. Shout out to Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! He did it back in 2020. He got absolutely decimated on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Submission. He said, "Hey, y'all are smoking crack." They're like, "Yep, you're right. They're new. Sorry, send them back." And then they regrade. Like, there's history of PSA just eating their own ass, and that's on to the next one. So,
well, I mean, we've all got a card from them that's been a 9, and we're like, what? Dude. Like, I can't find anything that would make this like it's scented, it's clean, there's no marks, there's no scratches, no dents. I've had cards and I'm like, I cannot see it. I cannot find anything at all. We've all had that. And you and I have both regraded stuff, and suddenly they're a 10. We're throwing stuff back and they've come back at 10. Not everything, but we've
all
done
the time
it with a few things. I haven't so much this year actually, but in the previous years I've done it quite a few times. We've cracked stuff in it and it's come back better. It's that human element, right? It is, again, like we talked about right at the beginning, gambling. It is a little bit of a gamble. I think obviously your odds improve if you're submitting something clean, but that feels a bit gross that it suddenly popped into something else when they had like the ownership, physically at it and stuff. It just, I don't know.
Yeah,
They
said it's a one-off event. Odds are it's not. But odds are it wasn't done maliciously. Odds are.
We're going to go into the numbers, right? Our cards degrading each month. There's no way that's a one-off event. The chances of that being something that just happened, no one had a manual intervention in that. No.
Yeah.
Too slim. Doesn't make sense.
Yep.
It's happening. It's definitely happening.
Yeah. So
someone to keep up on anyway.
I'm not a person that's ever sold to eBay not eBay. I've never sold to this website of PSA, which isn't PSA, they say, to sell my cards directly after grading. But if I did, I would be surely checking all of those to see how they're looking right now. And I'm sure if it comes out again, like their PPM, is it really if it's more than one in the 1.6 million and the fucking stone cart starts traveling, bringing down more rocks down the hill, it's going to get nasty. They better hope to God it was only a one-off because it'll get worse.
I think I did sell a couple to PSA in my last submission. I think the ones that hit bad grades and they're offering me like $10 or $8 or something. And I was like, whatever. Like, I'm not going to, like, it's going to cost me more to ship and sell and ship and all the rest of it again. I might as well just get, just clear them off and get a little bit something back. Dan kind of talked about that mindset a while back, right? Like 2-3 years ago, I remember him making an old video on sometimes just sell stuff for like what it is. Like no point in holding on to it and trying to get more, trying to get your profit back, or chasing that. Like, clear it off, get the cash, move on to something else and make money from that cash. Like that's good advice.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
I did that. Now I'm curious if I should go in and check what's going on with the cards. I mean, it was a little while ago. It wasn't the past few weeks, but still, I don't know. That feels a bit gross. It's money. Wherever there's money, there's mischief.
There's no such thing as bad press, though. I feel like the number of people that'll stop grading will be probably outdone by the new people that just heard about grading PSA for the first time because of this event. They're like, "Oh shit, you can grade some of these bitches? Like, bet, let's go."
No one's gonna stop from it. People are dumb. Look, think about Wells Fargo and like what they did back in the day. Awful. Like some of the like banks have done the most terrible, awful things you could ever think of to people. Still making billions and trillions every year. Like people are still using them. People forget stuff real fast.
There will be people that quit. There will be people that stop grading with PSA because I know. Shout out to PK. PK quit grading with CGC after he got fisted by 8.5s. So
yeah,
that was even more minor than kind of what this is. I mean, that was more personal. Obviously, I understand, but
yeah.
I got fisted by PSA hard on a 500 card submission, and I still like getting pain. So
I got this stuff here, and honestly, I'm at the point now where I'm like, just a little stack, right? I've been playing with sorting stuff out, grabbing stuff. I've got a bunch of Japanese stuff in there, and I'm like, I don't know who I want to send it to. And that's the first time I've ever felt like I didn't have a plan or a mission with the grading companies. And I don't know. I feel like I might have to seek. I might send some to you to take a look at, some pictures and see what you think.
Or this crazy.
Nothing crazy in there. But... Oh, that is cute.
DSG, baby, Diamond Service Grading. Number one grading company to the Mississippi.
I love that card.
I'm about to be rich off these cards.
No, never. Amazing Rares are terrible money, but they're fantastic. I love them. They're such brilliant cards.
How much they're selling for right now, my guy?
I wish they made them rarer. I really do.
These are as rare as gold stars, literally.
No, they're not. They're awful. They're terrible.
They're literally the same pull rate as gold stars.
No.
They are. They are.
Bro, they are fantastic cards and artworks. I love them. But
those are going to be gold stars in
15 years. You know what I want them to do is, how do you describe that pattern, that color splash pattern? I don't know. Did we have a name for it? I know it's the amazing rare pattern, but like, is it literally called anything? Okay, so I would really like them to do maybe like the same. Say if they do like a reprint in the 30th, because sometimes they'll do old cards, right? Or they do old, versions of it or whatever. I would love to see them do that, but with what's it called? Lenticular. Like where the colors change if you move it with that splash, like a little change in or like a 3D almost looking pattern. Like I would love to that splash coming out. I would love for it to look like they're jumping out of the card, because they do on the artwork, but not literally like 3D wise. I'd love to see that come out. That would take it to a whole other level. Those cards would look so good with something like that. 30th anniversary, that would be a smart time to do it, because it's still fresh in people's mind too.
Yeah, it could do it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going on sidetracks tonight.
They didn't do crystals when they did the last one, so.
Oh,
it's time.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel a little bit like they can't lose. I feel like they could just do anything, and it would probably be awesome. They'll do a little spin on it, a little twist on it, and it'll be cool. I really like the binders they've been doing lately. Those like little mini binders and nice binders and stuff. They've been cool. The posters, not so much. I don't know if people are really using the posters.
Yeah.
Do people still put posters up?
Fuck no.
I can't remember the last time I saw a poster up other than a labor law, workman's comp safety type, like a workplace thing. Like people don't really use posters anymore, right? That's not a thing. So, come on, Pokemon, we can get with the times there. I feel like I've sidetracked us a lot tonight. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's been a while. I'm excited to chat with you.
Giving the people what they want. Non-Pokemon talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of non-Pokemon talk, did you buy anything recently?
What have I bought recently? I bought stuff for my Secret Santa. Some Pokemon stuff, some fun things. So that'll be cool. I'm going to ship that out tomorrow, actually.
Anything you can share on screen?
I guess. I mean, they're going to see it when they open it anyway. They don't know who it is that's sending it. It's a secret, so I guess I could. Should I?
No.
I don't know.
Is there any other purchases you could show on screen? Is that's the only fucking purchase you've had in like the last month and a half?
I'm trying to think what I've purchased. I think we talked a little bit about some of the cards I'd been buying, right? Last time. Yeah, I've just been buying stuff for other people. Not myself. Honestly, I've literally been buying Pokemon stuff for other people, like things that have been catching my eye, and I'm like, oh, I should get them that for Christmas, that kind of thing. Have you been buying anything? You got much going on?
I don't think I showed this last. I don't remember. I don't think I had it a month and a half ago. I don't remember. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh sets. 2005. This box came out. So a box of one of the best sets in Yu-Gi-Oh ever made is like $700. Sealed booster box.
That's ridiculous.
This is the same price as like one of these Lost Origin boxes. That's fucked. Same
price as Giratina all time.
Literally one of my favorite sets of all time. I think it was like $700 on Heritage. It's unlimited. I think the first edition one's like $3,000 probably. So those are more pricey. But yeah, it's dope. Big fan.
Are people ripping that stuff or no? Is it
Mm.
all just kind of sitting sealed right now?
Yeah, like unlimited for sure. Like if you got the hit out of this, got a 10, you're cooked still probably. You might make your money, but you're still probably losing. But yeah, most of it's staying sealed. Like it's dark. It's similar to some of the old Pokemon stuff. Like you gotta hit the chase and then you gotta get a 10 and then you can make your money back.
And
It's similar.
you probably want a couple of other nice cards out of the box too, right? Not even just that, yeah. Add a little cherry on top.
Yep, exactly. You don't want just the one card for sure. So yeah, so that's really. Oh, I also bought a shout out to Rock Pokemon. I don't think I showed these either, but I bought a bunch of no rarity non hollow
no
from them.
way.
So I got the whole hollow set. So now I have a stack of non hollows. This was like $120 for all these. So working towards the set.
Is he doing videos? I haven't seen him pop up on my videos in a while.
Rock? No, at least not right now. And last I heard, he's moving to Chicago. So he's moved. You might already moved. I don't know, but he's moving. So
yeah, I haven't seen him.
Videos, that's true.
Seen him pop up in a long time.
Him or Swami, like Spicy Boys TV, like Basic Trainer. Quiet. It's quiet.
Yeah. Things have changed. Things have definitely changed. But hey, you know what hasn't changed?
Me and you.
I was gonna.
We're the same.
I mean, you're a cowboy now.
Fucking
so there's that. So I do love that hat, by the way. You're fucking cool.
Do you know why I got this hat?
Because you're a badass. I don't know.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, I mean,
I got invited to a 36-year-old birthday party, alien themed, and I went as a space cowboy.
That's cool.
And the first bar we went to, because of course we took
part. Were you just dressed as a cowboy, or did you like paint your face silver?
I had like a alien type shirt on. Like it was pretty dope.
That's awesome.
And the first bar we went to, a guy, he was probably 45, power virgin. He's like, dude, I need to take a picture with you. And I got to take a picture with a fan. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
See if I got a picture I can show you.
I did Halloween a few years ago at work, and I got a beekeeper outfit, and I painted my face like a zombie, and I was a zombie keeper, and I thought that was so funny, and nobody got it. Oh, that is cool.
It's like an alien playing guitar on a shirt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that went hard.
How did you even find that shirt? That's awesome.
My wife found it on Amazon.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. Most I've drank in a long time. It was good.
In England, when you go out drinking, you always get like a kebab or like something really greasy and gross after you go out drinking. I feel like that's not as much of a thing here, right? Like, what did you eat after you went? Did you get hungry and like, I need something greasy and gross?
If I didn't eat food, I would have died. So when we got back, they had a bunch of leftover Little Caesars hot and readies. And I smashed at least 4 slices in about 3.5 minutes. That was amazing. Some of the best pizza, cold that I've ever had.
So we are all the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was rough.
Getting old. Like Disney trying to fall asleep, kind of drunk.
Like pounding headache to fall asleep, kind of drunk.
Yeah.
Like it was dark.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't remember the 40-minute Uber ride home. I slept the whole way. Good times.
See, this is why we're friends. You got some English. You got some English blood circling those veins. I tell you, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's the Russian Polish inside of me.
Yeah, well, yeah, just European is what it is. Everywhere I've been in Europe, everyone drinks like crazy. Yeah, everywhere. So, yeah, good call on that. Kurwa, wielkie dollar. A little bit Polish. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so what do we have next? Set registry. Oh, 2026.
No. I want to hear what your 2026 collection goals are, Mr. Professor Oak.
You know what? I think this year, I think we talked about this a little bit for this year, for 2025. And I did say, like, hey, I was so naive before everything popped a little bit again. I was like, yeah, like I kind of want to get my Pikachus back. You know, I sold a bunch of the Pikachus when they popped off. And I was like, I think we're at a good spot where they're starting to cool a little bit this summer. I can probably grab, you know, they're not auctioning as high. And then things went freaking bananas, you know, at the beginning of the year, and then carried on through February and March, much higher, you know, than we were expecting. We're like, is this another boom? And I mean, it really has been. I'd really like things to cool down a little bit so I can get some Pikachus back again. And I want to talk about that a little bit too in the next bullet we have there. But I really like I miss them. So I feel weird saying that, but like, I miss them. Like I do. I know you had your Zapdos. I don't know if you feel the same, but I want them back. Like I want my Pikachus back. Like some of them were ones that I graded. I think one of them was a 1 of 1. I had a couple of like 1 and 2s and like pretty low pop stuff. And some of them were really common, and I love them just as much. And I don't have anywhere near as much as I did. You know, all the ones that I didn't have a connection to, either from, you know, another YouTuber or so in Discord or the ones that were like cheap, like didn't really cost me anything. I kept all those, but anything that was like a good one, they were gone. And I was like, I can't justify holding them, you know, while they're this high, I'll sell them, I'll buy them back when they're cheap. Just math. And this year they've popped again. You know, they've gone up again. So I would like to do that. I'd like to buy some back. I'd like to put some money back into it and stop thinking about making money so much, because I think the past 2 years has been a lot of focus on making money and buying little stuff for the collection. I'd really like to buy nice stuff back in the collection again. I am missing that, so I'd like to get back to that. What about you?
Real quick on yours, have you thought about not doing graded ones and just doing like a binder Pikachu collection?
I do. Yeah, I already am. Yeah, I do have quite a lot actually. In fact, I even have some in like cellophane. You know, I think I had a couple of people who give me like promos, and you know, I think I have like that was it Van Gogh? I think it was BB, right? They give me the Van Gogh. Like I have some in those. They don't even really fit in it. They're like in their own little pile. But I do have the binder. I think actually BB bought me the binder. I think he gave me that and put some in. He's my superstar. I love him. And yeah, I do because I think we talked about that a little bit too. And earlier in the year, that I was saying I was doing binder Pikachus again. It feels nice putting them in there and looking at and like you can choose the order and like how they look and stuff. I don't know. There is something cool about binders, but slabs just feel a little bit special. I don't know. That's why we're slabbed, right? We know there's something about them.
Yep. That's why I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on my desk. We're looking at me right now. Just PC slabs on my desk on holders.
I can't even lift it with one hand. I've got a box full next to me where I'm like, it's just all the people, trades and gifts and stuff. Yeah, I just love slabs. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, but 2026 collection goals would be maybe more of that no rarity set. Would be cool. And then I've had this binder that I've been just kicking around that I want to get finished. It's like it's the Shadowless first edition unlimited one.
Just everything.
So it's missing. Like I only have four first ed base hollows.
I didn't
So I
realize
got
you were doing that actually.
I haven't been. It's literally I haven't touched this in like 2 years. Um, but it's here for me to do. I just haven't done it. Like it's missing base hollows. It's missing like non hollows like crazy too. Like I haven't put any time into it. So I would like to close that one out, to be honest.
I wonder if Nick, I wonder if OSP is still selling sets. He used to sell sets of them really cheap. I think I bought one. I don't remember what it was. It might have been Rocket. I might have bought a couple of sets from him of stuff, just kind of like filling in the gaps and that. He used to break them down and sell them. Probably not. He's doing big fish stuff now. He's big fish Pokemon, not old school Pokemon. But you could probably fill some of those pretty quick. You could probably grab a few of those pretty quick, and then some of the bigger stuff, play around, do some searching, do some hunting, and
Yeah.
that would be fun. That'd be fun to fill up.
Yep. I used to when I was buying collections, like I haven't been looking or taking any offers on them to buy collections at all, but that was kind of where I just piece it together slowly. I'd get a shadowless card here or unlimited base hollow here and pop them in there as they were extras or whatever. So, yep,
Yeah, I love that. I feel like there's not as much of that stuff at shows recently too, right? Is it? I mean, modern is obviously for the majority and graded stuff. Do you think you could grab any of that stuff, make like a bit of a deal for the show or anything?
for sure. I think there's a decent amount of base and shadowless hollows, loose, not graded, anywhere from $10 to $200 for like a Blastoise or something. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's I can find those raw, probably not too much, like unkind or non hollows. I mean, most people don't bring those to shows and shit. So
Yeah, there's not I don't remember seeing many like dollar bin type thing. I feel like it's more of like a sports card thing, isn't it? Like there isn't a lot of like just piles of just regular bulk stuff sitting there because it's bulky. you
yeah,
know?
one of my bigger regrets. Not, I mean, it's not even that big, but I should have did it on the spot. But at Charlotte CollectCon like 3 years ago, Charlie Herdlocker was standing next to me and Dan, and he offered us both a complete raw shadowless set sitting in a deck box, everything sleeved, all 102 cards for $900. Probably it's worth it now for sure. It was worth it then, probably. Like if you pieced it out, sold everything individually, you would have made like 100, $200, probably, maybe a little more. Um, and
I always wonder why though when it's stuff like that, like just totally ungradable. Is that why?
yeah, I'd say probably average was like LP sixes,
Yeah.
roughly.
So he's just thinking like instead of doing a million sales of like this and then this and this and this, like just do the set, a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
easier to collect it together and get it out. Yeah.
he
Okay.
had some bigger fish to fry, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Much more important. Hmm.
Yep. What about life
Well,
goals, man? Anything for you in 2026 you're looking forward to?
um, you know what? This year has been health wise, I've had a lot of challenges and stuff. I excited. I was working out quite a lot before my surgery, pretty much every day. I was working out a lot. I really want to get like more healthy. I would say I'm fairly healthy at the moment. I want to get more healthy and I want to bulk. I'm way too skinny. Like
I'll
I
tell you
need to
what to
get.
eat.
Yeah, I've been eating. I've been eating. My body just doesn't like to put on weight. I don't know what it is. I have a 7 meal a day regimen I'm doing. Well, I'd say 7 meal. I mean, 4 meals and 3 mini meal snacks, basically. And I haven't put a pad on. I don't know what it is. So I'm thinking of getting with like a nutritionist or I don't know something going on, but I want to bulk up a little bit. to carry on getting healthier, looking after my health. You know, I've taken good steps, moving in the right direction. I'm really looking after myself, and I feel good. I feel like proud of myself doing that. So I want some momentum next year around that. What about you?
Get a pen and paper. I'll give you the diet plan so you can bulk up. So wake up, go to McDonald's, smash two
Kebab.
sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles.
Yeah.
Hey, after
I like those steak bagels. Have you ever had that? It's like steak and egg.
It's just much shittier, but yeah, I get you. So you can get a couple of those or a couple of McGriddles. Fast forward to middle. It's called brunch. You probably want to stop at Taco Bell. Get 3 of your 3 cheese chicken enchiladas with a large Pepsi.
Yep.
Lunchtime, 12-inch, any sub, it don't matter. That's going to be 1,500 calories. 12-inch, slam it down, get a bag of chips.
I've already been to the bathroom 5 times by this point.
So after the Subway,
I don't know if that deducts any calories on it.
Yep. After Subway, you'll dial it back. You'll probably just go get a Slurpee and like a couple Bosco sticks from the gas station in between lunch and dinner to tide you over. Come around dinner time, get a bunch of mayonnaise when you're about to eat pizza. Slop the mayonnaise all over the slice. Like you can't even see the toppings. Just cover the bitch in mayonnaise. And you need to put down at least 6 slices of pizza.
I could do that. Literally.
And then when it's time for bed and you're laying in bed thinking it's time for bed, get your ass out of bed. Go grab a bowl of ice cream.
I thought you were going to say something very different then.
Slam the ice cream down at least by no earlier than 9 p.m. Before 9 p.m. is a fucking crime. It's not doing anything for you.
Ice cream might be my favorite food. I think I find that part easy too. Yeah.
And it helps if you just add peanut butter to the ice cream. It'll just make it twice as good. So, if you do that, you're putting down about 6,430 calories. You'll be feeling it in the next couple days.
That'll contribute. That will definitely contribute. I do worry about my heart that I'm trying to make healthy.
Oh,
but I was. So here's the thing with it. Like you jest. I've been eating a lot. Like some of it not that healthy, but I have been eating like healthy food with a lot of calories, and my body's math just isn't mathing. Like I don't know what it is. So maybe that's it. Maybe I do just need to add more junk in between. You know, just to kind of have that fat and calories. I don't know.
This is what I ate today, and I'll gain weight today. I had a coffee for morning. I had a latte, iced latte, homemade iced latte.
Yep.
12-inch Italian sub for lunch. Way too big, but I ate
it. No breakfast?
For lunch. No breakfast. I've been fasting between 12 and 7 p.m. And then I usually skip until dinner. And then for dinner, 6 o'clock, call it, we had some enchiladas or something from Sam's Club. Big old thing for $11 our family ate. So yeah, that was my meals, but it's probably enough to put me over my caloric intake that I needed.
How, you only ate twice. How?
Dude, I'm telling you, like if I'm not below like 1,700 calories, like my body's pissed. It don't matter. Like if I eat 2,100 calories, it's like, you're fucking up. Like I'm just not active enough. Like especially now, like I can't, like with my back still, I can't walk fast.
Yeah,
because it'll kind of hurt my back. So it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you're gonna. That's the problem, right? You got that balance of you don't want to go too far the other way because then it stops you, and then you're pulled all the way back because you're back, kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I've been eating a lot. Like I'll do breakfast, and then I'll do 2 snacks, lunch, big lunch, 2 snacks, and then another snack. In between the snacks and dinner, I'll have another snack, and then dinner, and then a snack after dinner. Like, and when I say snack, I mean like food, like not like a few chips or something. I mean like yogurt with blueberries and raspberries, almonds, raisins. I don't know, just like healthy stuff, in between, trying to keep things going. I don't know. I mean, it's not doing much, but yeah, next year I want to get. I want to feel good. I want to feel good. I haven't felt good this year, with the health concerns I've had, and I'm very motivated to turn that around. I just had a drink now, right? I just had a bourbon as we started. It's the first thing I've had to drink, I think, since last Friday. Like, I haven't been drinking. I haven't been like eating sugar. Like, I'm not snacking on, on like candy and stuff like that. I had a little bit of Halloween, stole a little bit there, but like, you've also got to feed the soul too, right? You got to keep your spirit going. So there is an element of that. But next year, I feel very motivated to work out and feel good. So watch this space.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my life goals for 2026. Not fuck my back up, so won't be doing almost any lifting of any sort. I still don't lift anything above 20 pounds right now, comfortably.
Do you think you could do a bicycle?
Yeah, no problem. Sitting's no problem for me at all right now. So
okay,
I've done that a little bit at the gym. So doing like they're called bird dogs also, like that'll fucking make me sweat in seconds laying on the ground and doing that
rough.
shit.
Yeah.
Good core exercise. So yeah, kind of like you said, kind of getting further in shape, but the end of that like would be to be able to ice skate and play hockey with my son on the ice. I haven't ice skated in several years. So just being able to get out there and ice skate would be fantastic.
That's a good motivator. Yeah. That's a good purpose.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. Is that common over there? There's a lot of people do it with the kids, like go out and just like practice and knock a puck around.
I feel like 90% of hockey dads definitely get out and ice skate with their kids. 100%. Yeah, like almost 100%, but not quite. So I'm definitely in the minority of people that probably physically can't skate right now. My ankles probably ain't ready for it. My back, your back when you're skating. I remember that hurting when I was in 14. Like, couldn't imagine right now. So I just don't want to wreck myself.
Yeah. One slip. In fact, you don't even need to slip. Like, almost slip and try and catch yourself.
Yeah. Catch yourself
would even, I know for me, like we're at that age now where one little twist can do it. Yeah, I've had back problems myself, and that, yeah, I know you gotta be real careful. Just be smart with it. Yeah, just be smart. If you, like you say, if you can build up some strength this year and get confident, do it.
Start with rollerblades first. See my giant ass coming at you 30 miles an hour on some rollerblades. I'll scare some kids.
On the ice, that'd be
that too would terrify a lot of people. They'd be like, "Oh, my life's over." Unless he can stop.
How do you stop? rolling.
Pretty much. All right, good one. PSA set registry. We probably won't get through all of this, but
there were questions. I'll try and make it with this. So I just want to do a little shout out. So you remember I used to be like very involved in the registry. I had all the Pikachus. I was so focused on being like up there and I just found it so fun, like checking off the box, checking off the list and going through it and finding new ones and sniping deals and and getting in there. I think at one point, I think we talked about it, I was like number 2 in the world for Pikachus with the set registry. Well, I spoke about it a lot and I really advocated for it on a lot of different like podcasts and our podcasts and my videos and people in person and Discord and like pretty much everywhere I could ever talk about it. I always advocated for it, people getting involved. And it obviously wasn't just me because it's really taken off. Like when you go in there, a lot of people are in the sets and like really have the collections in there, and are proud of them and really just utilizing it fully. And I jumped in and I was looking at the English Master set, which I'm like definitely further down now, because I've deducted a few that I've sold, and a lot of people have jumped in above. But I was looking, and our friend Pokestone is number 18 in the Pikachu Master set now, which is, just to clarify too, this is another data point I want to add. The Pikachu in English Master set, not the actual full Master set, just English Master set. There is now 519 Pikachus to collect. Just for context. So to be in a top 20 of that, if people are just trying to collect everything there is, you got some Pikachus, you got some Slabbed sitting there. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed seeing him on there. There's a couple of familiar faces, but he's one that we know, we've spent time with. Superstar for sure. Yeah, 519 it's up to. Just
there's one every set, man. Shit's crazy. It's averaging that. If you include the promos that come out outside of sets, like literally one a set comes out on average.
Yeah, it's crazy. And honestly, it probably doesn't even have this year's in there. A lot of the time when I used to go in there and I'd try to add Pikachus and add more recent ones, like they hadn't even updated it yet. It wasn't even up to date. It was still kind of backlogged. So in reality, it's probably more than that. They probably are a few sets behind on getting them updated, but there is a lot, a lot, and pretty much every set. I mean, it's Pikachu, right? It just kind of is what it is. It just goes to show, how many promos and just over the years, just how many cards they must have pumped out. We're talking, I don't know, double digits every single year, easily.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
But
yeah, I just want to shout that out real quick. Also, I did want to talk. This changed a little bit ago. You guys probably have already heard of this, you guys listening. But PSA's grading times are bad. I don't really know a good word to use for it. They're very slow right now, right? Like I think when we were looking earlier, their bulk is at 85 business days, which I think I calculated as 19 weeks. And that's a long time. That's 5 months.
That's half a pregnancy, eh? Damn.
Yeah, and then you got shipping there, shipping back, and all the other sitting in their, in their queue in their line for a little while. I mean, if you submit something now, I mean, you're probably looking at June before you're getting it back. Yeah, right. Realistically, you have to have that set in place. You're not getting any bulk back right now. So I'm curious though. You guys put in the comments, have you sent bulk in the past month or two? I know I haven't. I don't know where we're at. I haven't been following the pizza tracker, that kind of stuff. I am curious what that looks like, because those numbers for me, I'm usually pessimistic towards them, that they're even worse. Because I don't think I've ever had anything come back lower than the number it's set on the website ever.
Yeah.
Any range. Like even the faster ones that I did, like when I did that, was it special delivery Charizard or Ditto, whatever it was? No, Ditto, Bidoof. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had anything faster than the ETA.
Agreed. Yeah, I want to say I've heard some people randomly getting things through faster at PSA than what's allotted on their websites, but I feel like that's their first in, first out stuff is so trash. Same with CGC. It's like so hit or miss. I feel like
they're cherry picking, right? They're definitely cherry picking stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's an intentional cherry pick. I feel like it's just like, oh, that one's on top of the pile. Yank. I don't know.
That's the thing. We don't know, do we? We don't know enough about that. And an 85-day sounds very specific. They're not giving a range.
Yeah.
You're saying it's 85 days, 85 days, but it's not. It's not. It's going to be summer. You're getting it back in summer.
Yeah, all they can really do is look at the most recent order that went through the system, the day they update their turnaround times is, oh, this one made it through in 85 days. Okay, that's the standard.
Yeah.
That's all they can kind of do.
I'm fine with that if it's $10. Give it to me next Christmas. If it's $10, honestly, like, it's nothing important, obviously. Like, it's just stuff for my collection, or it's stuff that I just hoping it gets a good grade or whatever. If you're submitting at $10, like, you don't care about how long it takes to come back. But like, it's not $10 anymore. Like, you're talking over 20, 20, was it $20?
I think it's $20 for bulk. Yeah. I think CGC, I just submitted 42 cards and it was like 13 in change with the ultra premium, whatever membership. So that feels cheap now, honestly, because it's been so high for so long. It's like, oh shit, like, yeah, that's a deal,
I mean, that's the pricing we were wanting a little while back, right? 2-3 years ago. That's we were hoping for it to come back down to $12-13.
Yeah,
15 was a special kind of thing, not CGC, but just in general.
Yeah, I think there was a couple.
Feels doable.
I feel like there was a couple $13.99 or $12.99 specials a couple months in a row, and they're like, that was the lull, and then bang, So
yeah, well, they did. I think that was it, right? They did that. I think they did a Star Wars special at the same time, or whatever it was, and they were backlogged again. That was when the backlog suddenly bumped back up. Seems like they're probably in a backlog at the moment. Yeah, $19. Oh, it's not 85. It's 95 days. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would be. I think that's 19 weeks. I think I worked out. 95 days.
Like,
awful. And that's business days too. So.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Big yikes. You want to wrap it with Gem right here, and then we'll send off in the sunset?
Yeah. I know it's getting late. So PSA November numbers, basically. You guys may have seen, some of you may have seen this already. PSA did 1.66 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of cards. 1.5 million. I remember us talking about hitting 1 million and just being blown away, and now they're at 1.66. It just seems, just not fathomable that many slabs. However, they are coming down month on month. I mean, from October, they are down 16%. I think we said this same thing last year. I feel like they dropped down a little bit, and then we were excited that it was going to cool down. And then January went bananas, and everything started popping again. So we'll see. We'll see what happens these next few weeks and months. CGC did 425,000. I mean, that seems pretty good too. Again, dropping a little bit, because holidays or whatever. People's priorities are changing right now. Over these few weeks, but still, I mean, we're talking almost 500,000 cards. Just those two combined is over 2 million.
One quick fun fact in that, CGC graded a total of 775,000 in the year 2022.
Wow.
They've come a long way. That's crazy.
That's some growth. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say the number real quick, the number you said for PSA is the highest they've ever done. I don't think they've touched 1.66 at all.
Yeah, it's a peak for sure. Well, actually, October was, but the thought of doing over 1 million is, I mean, I just like it all just blends together at that point, right? Like if you're doing over 1 million a month, what's 2 million at that point? What's 3 million? Like it's just anything. 1 million slabs is so hard to think of conceptually, in your brain. It's just so insane. And then we have lowly little Beckett, a little honest data breach guys. 74,000.
Nothing to shake a stick at, but that's about how many. They're about aligned with how many Ace Grading has graded in the same month.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird to say.
I'm just saying, it's a thing.
That's weird.
Your boy Randy.
Yeah. Not my boy. Tag 39,000. That seems pretty good. Seems good. I know they put a lot of effort into their marketing. They were doing pretty good there for a minute. SGC 35,000. So I mean, everyone's double digits, triple digits, quadruple digits at the top or whatever, but everyone's double digits. They're obviously cranking. I mean, they're doing stuff. I don't know what next year. I'd like to hear their company goals for next year for each of them, because that's got to be really hard being Tag, Beckett, SGC. Like SGC isn't PSA, but it is PSA. Like they are hopefully setting their own goals. Like, what are we doing as a company, despite the ownership? But Tag and Beckett too. Like, what are they going to do? How are you going to compete? You know, how are you going to entice customers when you have PSA and CGC right there? That's cheap, easy, quick, not quick, cheap and easy to do, and like people are going to buy them. People know them. People are searching for them. People aren't going on there only to look for tag cards, right? Like you're looking at the standards. You're looking at you're looking for Walmart when you're driving around. You're looking for Publix. You're looking for Kroger. You're looking for whatever it is in your state. Like you're not looking for it's 2025. You're not looking for the little, I don't know if they sell what I need kind of store. It feels the same for this. Like my confidence grading with SGC, Tag and Beckett is pretty low. And I know with PSA and CGC, I know what I get.
Yeah.
You know what you get. So like regardless of grade, or if you're gonna sell it, keep it, whatever, you know what's on the label, you know what you're gonna get. So there is a culture around that, I guess. So I'd like to hear their company goals. I want to know what they have planned.
Yeah. No, it'd be interesting. It sucks. None of them are public companies, right? So they don't really have to have like Q1, Q2, Q3 type shit. Like it would be nice to kind of have to force them into that, but
yeah, that would be the thing. Yeah, there's more to it with that too, if they were public, because we would get, on the shareholders report and stuff, we would know, we'd know their goals, we'd know
exactly
the results, like say too, and we'd almost know, we'd probably know a little bit about changes, leadership, like some of those things. We'd have like real information on like what's the company doing, what's going on. That'd be so interesting. But also, would it take away a little bit of the illusion?
probably it would not be a good thing. Probably it'd be like Hasbro.
Yeah. It'd be a little bit more dry, right? Like it would feel. Yeah.
Same with the Pokemon Company International. It's private, so I don't really want to know.
It would take a little bit of the mystery, the magic away, I think. Yeah. I don't know. What I do enjoy is there is no, even though PSA and CGC are the Grand Slam winners, it isn't really a monopoly. But you can grade with Beckett tomorrow.
I would completely agree.
They're not monopolizing, right? Like I could send everything to Tag tomorrow. It's literally my choice. I have complete choices. It really isn't a monopoly. They just have the market share. So I do like that. I do think that's cool. We have a lot of options. And you just mentioned you got not Age Ace, and we have what's Root is? I forget what it is.
PMG, PMG, something like that.
PGS, PMG. Yeah, something like that. Like there is other ones too out there, and I don't know what their numbers are, but probably not high, but they're still doing it. There is options. I mean, you could buy a slab and grade yourself. There really is so many options, so that's cool. But the PSA CGC part, you know what you can do with it. You know what you get in. You know what you can do with it. You can research comps and stuff easily. And I've tried to look for tag cards of Pikachu's and stuff like that, and a lot of them they're not auctioning on them. Like I'm struggling to find stuff at auction to get at a good price, and I've actually seen stuff at PSA sell cheaper than the tag ones because they have it as a buy it now at higher than what they're selling as auction at PSA. I'm like, I don't know, feels a bit weird, but I get it. You know, is what it is. Yeah, okay. I'm wrapped. Did we miss anything? Anything you want to go over?
I think that's it. Everyone, please drop your spicy comment down below. That would be awesome.
We did well. That went fast. I feel like it'd been a while since we touched base. I'm glad we got some conversation going. Everyone, thanks for listening in, enjoying the convo with us. Like Josh said, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, you guys need to leave spicy comments. We're going to do a live pretty soon, and we're going to talk about some of them. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some convo, and we'll go through it. You know, some of the episodes, some of the ones that we missed. So that'll be fun. And then thumbs up the one that you like on this week's video.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Take care. See ya.
Peace.